Hello and welcome to Relatable Code. In the previous video, I showed you how to create variables using the var keyword. Now before diving into another, you need to know something about this var keyword. You see, the variable created by this keyword can have its value changed. So this is our variable, for example, and this is its value. Okay, the value is the piece of information that this variable carries. So this value can be changed later on after we created this variable. I'll give you an example. For instance, if our customer returned this math book and instead borrowed another book, like for example a science book, we can do that here by writing the following. We would say borrowed book equal science book. Okay, because we declared this variable using the var keyword, this is possible. However, I want to show you another type of variable in this video, which is declared by using the val keyword. Now, any variable declared by the val keyword cannot have its value changed after it's created. What I mean by this is, for example, let's say val date of birth for our customer is, for example, 27/8/1997. I'm having some problems with typing today. So that's the date of birth, and as you know, the date of birth for any person doesn't change, in fact. So if I try to do something like this, date of birth equal, for example, 1/9/1997, I get an error. And in this error, they say val cannot be reassigned. Okay, that's basically the difference between var and val. Now you might say, well, why would we use a val in this case? Why wouldn't we declare all our variables using the var keyword? Well, not all variables need to have their value changed. And that, in fact, can also cause you problems in the future. For example, let's say that this date of birth was indeed a var. Okay, I don't want the ability to be able to change it to something like that as we did, because that might cause some problems in our code. Okay, because its value is unexpected now. That's the difference between having a var and a val. A var's value is unexpected, whereas using the val keyword, I'm sure that the date of birth for this customer is that date. That's one advantage that the val offers. Another advantage is, in case you're trying to modify this variable in two different places, you'll face a lot of problems. Problems like that you won't face using the val keyword. Another example we can use here is, for example, the library card number for this customer. So let's suppose that our library issues cards for every customer, like some ID cards, which they can use to maybe access some files in this library. Maybe they need this card to be able to borrow some books. This card number as well will not change in the future. Which is why we need to declare it as val as well. Okay, so this can be something like ABD124, for example. This is a library card number, and we don't need to change it in the future. Another thing I want to tell you, for example, let's suppose the var is like a container or a box where you put some items inside, but the difference between the var and val in this case is that with the var keyword, you can take out this item from the box and you can replace it with another item easily. Whereas using the val variable, you put that item in the box and you seal that box. You can't open it anymore, and you're sure that this item is in that box. So in the end, the choice between using var and val really depends on your code. Whether you want that flexibility to be able to change the value of your variable, or whether you are sure that the value will never change. And that's about it. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for future content, and I'll see you in the next video.